Hello friends, I am Dr. Atul Bhave. Today we are going to discuss about ICT, Information and Communication Technology, one of the important chapter from NetSet general paper, that is paper 1. 5 questions on this chapter are asked, 10 marks are there, and very important thing is that question on this chapter are purely theoretical in nature. Within less than 5 minutes period you can answer those 5 questions and get 10 marks by making proper preparation. We are going to discuss certain terms, certain things in this chapter today. First of all, I like to discuss about ICT. Now friends, what is mean by ICT? When we say ICT, it is nothing but information and communication technology. It has two components, one is IT and second is CT. What is mean by IT? IT means information technology. And what is mean by CT? CT means communication technology. What is mean by IT? Use of technology for collecting, processing, manipulating, storing and protecting data is called IT. What is meant by CT? Use of technology for telecommunication, broadcasting media, audio visual processing, transmitting information through wired or wireless network, all those things comes under CT. Now, MCQ is always asked on this term so that we can get idea about this ICT. That which type of MCQ can be asked? This not comes under IT, this not comes under city, or this comes under city, this comes under IT. What is full form of ICT? Like that may be asked, and you have to choose the correct option. Let us go towards next important things which I like to discuss with you is computer. Now friends, what is mean by computer? Computer is electronic device which accepts raw data, that is called input, which process that raw data accepted and gives results, that results are called output. Now there are different type of computers. Our personal computer is there, laptop is there, barcode scanner you have seen, ATM machine all of you have seen, smart watches, smart TVs, all and all are nothing but computers. That you have to keep in mind on that objective question may come. Then let us go towards different characteristics of computer. Which are the characteristics of computer? First characteristic of computer is memory. Computer can store files in its memory and make available in fraction of seconds. It has very strong memory. Second characteristic is speed. Millions tons of information computer can give us within fraction of seconds. Another thing is accuracy. Computer is a machine, so whatever data it processes, results it gives, they are always accurate if the commands given are accurate. Another thing is that it has no IQ. Computer is a machine. It cannot work without instructions. It can work only with instruction, so it has no IQ. Let us discuss one question on this particular part. Which of the following is not characteristic of computer? Electronic machine, can't think on its own, process information error free, hold data for any length of time. Now computer process information error free, yes. Computer hold data for any length of time, yes. Computer can't think at its own, yes. Electronic machine, no. In definition there it is electronic device, not electronic machine. And another thing is that it is not its characteristic. Which are characteristic? Memory, speed, accuracy, no IQ, like that. So your answer should be electronic machine. Let's go towards next, that is about generations of computer. Now friends, when we discuss about generations of computer, there are in total 5 generations of computer. First, second, third, fourth and fifth. What was first generation? First generation computer, when computer was invented for the first time by Charles Babbage, that is also asked. In first generation, Vacuum tube was used. Computers were very expensive that time. Large size was there. One of the good example I like to give you is IBM 650. Then second generation. Transistors, magnetic core was used. Assembly languages were used. Fortran, COBOL, those were languages. IBM 1620 can be the good example of that second generation computer. Then third generation computers, they were using integrated circuits, and good example I like to give you is PDP, full form may be asked, that is personal data processing. Then fourth generation computers, they were very large scale integrated circuits using. Internet was used for first time in fourth generation computers for PCs, supercomputers or your laptops. All computers here and there around us are fourth generation computers. Let us go towards fifth generation computer. Fifth generation computer is nothing but AI. Full form may be asked. AI means what? Artificial intelligence. That is fifth generation computer. So that is all about different generations of computer. Let us go towards next part, that is about input devices, output devices and storage devices. Which are such devices? Let us discuss. Now when we say input devices, come to our mind is that devices which are used for feeding information to computer, giving raw data to computer, are called input devices. Which are they? You know, mouse, keyboard, scanner, joystick, web camera, all are input devices. Question may come on this. Then there are output devices. Devices on which computers show output are called output devices. Printer is there, monitor is there, speakers are there, headphones are there, projector is there, LCD projector, that is output device. Then let us go towards one or two good questions. There is one question on full form. ASCII, ASCII you can say it. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Full form may be asked. One question which was asked in December 19 NET exam. Let me tell you, DPI stands for. DPI, in case of printer it is there. 4 options were given: dots per inch, digit per unit, dot pixel inch, diagrams per inch. Which is the correct option? Just Google it and give me in comment so that you can involve in my lecture. Another one good question I will tell you, which was also asked for net. I also answer, I will tell you, keyboard has at least dash dash keys. 91, 101, 111, 121. And correct answer is 101. Keyboard has at least 101 keys. Like that questions are asked. Then go towards very important part, that is about storage devices. When we say storage devices, which are the storage devices? Storage devices are the devices which are used for storing data. Storage devices are different devices based on different things. First is based on magnetic, using magnetic like floppies, very old age. Then optical devices, CDs, DVDs, VCDs. Then hard drives, hard disk is there, pen drive is there. All those are storage devices. About storing of data, I like to discuss certain short forms, certain measures on which usually question is asked. All of you are knowing bit, lowest storage capacity. When we take together 8 bits, it become byte, 1 byte. What is mean by kilobyte? Kilobyte means 1000 bytes in case of decimal system and 1024 bytes in case of binary system. What is mean by megabyte? Megabyte means 1000 kilobyte decimal system and 1024 kilobytes in case of binary system. When we say gigabyte, gigabyte means 1000 megabytes in case of decimal system and 1024 megabytes in case of binary system. Then terabyte is there. 1000 gigabyte means 1 terabyte in decimal system and 1024 gigabytes means 1 terabyte in case of binary system. We have to keep in mind ascending order as well as descending order so that we can answer properly. Bit, byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte. Reverse case, terabyte, gigabyte, megabyte, kilobyte, byte, bit. That you have to keep in mind so that you can answer question on this particular part about storage devices. Let us go towards next part, that is about CPU. CPU means central processing unit. It is nothing but brain of any computer. It works for processing data. Two parts are there in CPU. One is CU and second is ALU. CU means control unit which controls operation. Another is ALU, arithmetic and logic unit, which carry out processing. Then memory is there. When we discuss about computer memory, three terms I like to discuss with you. One is RAM, RAM, random access memory. Second is ROM, that is read only memory. And third is cache. These are temporary files in computer memory. All of you are knowing in mobile also cache are there. Cleaner software you download, cleaner app you download from your Play Store, install it, then certain memory gets outside, that cache files gets deleted. Like that same happens in case of computer memory. RAM, random access memory, and ROM means read only memory. All of you are knowing that. Then when we discuss about peripheral devices, there is hardware and software. Motherboard, CPU, RAM, ROM, all these things are hardware, hard things. There are softwares. They are inside the computer. Which are the softwares? In case of accounting, Tally software is there. In language lab, different language softwares are there. And those softwares are used for research purposes. Different softwares are there. They are used for research. That you have to keep in mind. You have to study for that. Then you can get idea about those softwares. Let us go towards next part, that is computer networks. Now friends, when we discuss about computer networks, there are in total 4 important networks. PAN, MAN, LAN, WAN. What are they? PAN means nothing but personal area network. It is for personal area. Second is LAN, that is local area network. It is from local area. Maybe in your particular building. In upper house and lower house, 2 houses are there. Upper floor you are living, lower floor your office is there. Devices, computers are connected by using LAN, local area network. That is about LAN. Then metropolitan area network, MAN. When vast area is there, college is there, institute is there, university is there, big company is there, business house is there, then all devices are connected by using metropolitan area network, that is MAN. Then there is WAN, WAN, wide area network, all over world connected. Internet is the best example of WAN. You know about www, World Wide Web, that full form may be asked, that you should keep in mind. Another thing which I like to discuss with you is about computer languages. All of you are knowing our language is English, Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Gujarati, Telugu. Computer is not knowing that. Computer knows only one language, that is binary language. 0 and 1 are the digits which it uses. Then another thing I like to discuss is about modem. Modem is nothing but system used for converting signals. Modulator and demodulator, like that work is done by modem. Modem is converting analog signals into digital signals, that you have to keep in mind, so that question on these things can be asked you in your exam and you have to be ready to answer those questions. Then there may be a question asked on file extensions. File extension means what? All of us are working on computers. Files you are making, saving, that time some extension come. For PowerPoint different extension come. For Word file .doc, for image JPG, PNG, for Excel .xls, like that extensions appear. Whenever we see those files, on basis of extension we come to know whether it is Word file, whether it is image, whether it is Excel, whether it is PowerPoint. That all is known as file extension, and on that questions are asked. That is .doc is extension of dash dash file. In options you may get Word, image, Excel, PowerPoint. You should know .doc means Word should be your answer. Like that question may come in your examination. Then I like to discuss about computer related acronyms. One of them I like to discuss, usually asked for full form, that is SMTP. What is mean by SMTP? Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Then another thing I like to discuss, certain terminologies used. One of them is bandwidth. What is mean by bandwidth? Amount of data transferred is known as bandwidth. Less bandwidth, less data transferred. More bandwidth, more data transferred. It is also measured. Then Boolean operators. What is mean by Boolean operators? And or. These functions we are using, they are Boolean operators. They narrow down our search. If I want to search about Kohli and Rahane, I have to search differently for Virat Kohli, differently for Ajinkya Rahane. Instead of that, what I will do? I will write Kohli and Rahane. In one search, I will get information about both of them. Then OR function for differentiating. I want to search about Salman Khan or Amir Khan. I don't have to search about both. I can write there Salman Khan or Amir Khan. Like that is called Boolean operators. Let us go towards next part, that is about internet protocol. Now friends, what is mean by this internet protocol? All of you are knowing about URL, that is called Uniform Resource Locator. That is one of the internet protocol. Different protocols are there. In case of president, in case of prime minister, certain protocols are there. High court judge, certain protocol is there. Like that about internet protocol is there. One more thing is that you should keep in mind about there are different web browsers that you have to keep in mind. One question may be asked, this is the first web browser. Your answer should be Netscape. Netscape was the first web browser. Another thing I will like to discuss with you is about email. Now friends, what is mean by email? All of you are knowing full form. Email means electronic mail. In email there is CC. What is mean by CC? CC's full form is carbon copy. What is mean by BCC? Basic carbon copy. Then in email different parts are there: inbox, outbox, sent mails, spam, draft. About that you should know. Attachments we are making, what is the maximum size of attachment, all those questions may appear. Another certain things I like to discuss with you. Latest thing is that fastest supercomputer of world just now discovered in USA is Sumit, its name. Then Pratyush and Mihir in January 2018 fastest supercomputers of India prepared. That is also one information I like to share with you. So friends, in this particular lecture I discussed with you different things about information and communication technology. What you have to do is to collect latest information, full forms, different inventions, so that you can answer all the questions, 5 questions, and get 10 marks. Another thing is that how would you like this lecture, like or not? For that, like it, share it, comment on it, give suggestions, and definitely subscribe my channel so that you can get lectures on remaining 9 topics, and definitely be prepared and get success in your NetSet exam. I will stop here. Thank you.